Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Toka, and to all my returning subscribers, welcome back. Thank you guys so much for continuing to love and to support me. And yeah, I know I know it's been so long. I think it's been like a little over a month that I haven't like sat down and actually well, not that I haven't been in front of the camera, but I feel like I was still like testing out my new camera because we're rocking a new babe, you know. So I was still like trying to figure out how it works, you know, the different lighting, different settings, you know, and stuff like that. So I was still trying to get that in order. Not only that though, so today's video is just gonna be a life update. You know, I just want to let you guys in a bit on what's been happening in my life and why I've been gone for so long. And I felt like today was just one of those days because I managed to do a lot Monday and Tuesday. So today's a Wednesday, and I managed to do a lot where work is concerned. And then I was like, today, you know what, I'm gonna bath, I'm gonna put myself together, I'm gonna pull myself together. You know, I was just like, yeah, I want to sit down and just talk to my subscribers and just like let you guys in. So yeah, let's get into this life update video. It shouldn't be long. It really shouldn't be long. Like a maximum of maybe like 8 minutes should be enough in this video. It shouldn't be too long. So yeah, let's get into it. So what had happened was that I got a job, right? A different job. So prior to me getting this job, I was actually working from home, and then fine, you know, I got a call that I got an email rather to like to do like an interview, and then we did the interview, and then after that got called in for another interview at the company, and then went to that interview at the company. And so, you know, obviously went to the interview, and then I got the job, and which was like really exciting for me because I'm like, ever since I left tertiary, I've never worked like in a proper working environment. Like I've actually never been in an office where I wake up every morning and I report to the office. Like I was constantly doing, like I was working from home prior to me getting this job. So I'm working from home, it's all good, and then I get the job, and I'm super excited about it because I'm like, you know, I'm going to be reporting to somebody and like waking up every morning to go to the office. Because one thing about working from home, it's very draining. It's very draining, and to a certain extent a little bit depressing because you are in one, like you were stationed in one place, and so you don't get to even like interact with people. I was chilled with that, but then I wanted something where I would be able to experience a work environment or a workplace. Got there and it was just different. So what I was doing was that, well, where I worked, you know, they tried to like make it fancy, you know, calling me a fiber to the home sales specialist, but I was just pretty much like a fiber to the home sales agent where I was selling fiber door to door. That's what I was doing, and I was okay with that because I was like, you know what, maybe there's something I can get from this. Where experience is concerned, I was all good. I was like, okay, cool, let's do this. And first day of work, it was chill, but you get there and you know, it's just a different working environment in terms of the way that they do things. And you know, I was it was just different. I think in my mind I expected to like wear formal on a regular basis and like get to sit in front of a desk or in front of sit at a desk in front of a PC. Anyway, so that was my thought process. But then in the interview they did mention like door-to-door sales and asked us like, are you comfortable working indoors or outdoors? And I was like, either or. Like I don't have a problem with working indoors or outdoors. It's not a problem for me. So all of that was good. It was chill. So we understood, I think, hanyane fela, like ne re utlwisisa hanyane gore okay ho berediwa byang, you know. So even though we had a little bit of an idea, I just don't think that a lot of us who were there or who got there in April expected it to be the way that it was. Mind you, I left this job, like I resigned after a month at the job. Hectic. But yeah, I resigned after a month at the job, and you know, it, like as I was still saying, like the job was good. and I got to meet like some really amazing people. Like the people I worked with were super super amazing, super fun, just like people who were so full of life. And you know, it was just different in a sense of like even the positivity. Yeah, I think that's like the one. Where positivity is concerned, like this place is amazing. Like everybody is positive, and one of the rules that they had there was that you leave your bad energy at the door. Like when you enter at the main door at the company, you leave that bad energy right there. You don't come with it into what they called a war room. And you know, so that was all good. Like all of that was great, it was amazing. And I think we were just like, you know, let's get to it, you know. But more into the reason why I left after such a short time. I expected myself to be there for like close to like 6 months or so. I really thought I would be able to push until then, and had I not had nothing to fall back onto, I most probably would still be there. So the reason I left, because I feel like right now I'm just telling you guys how everything was just so good and positive and so forth, and that's true. Like great workspace, amazing people to work with. It was just more so realizing once I actually got my paycheck or my salary, realizing how once I've spent on my transport and my toiletries, I had literally nothing to my name. So here I am going to work on a regular basis, like Tuesday to Saturday. Mind you, Saturday I go in, like you actually clock in at work at 6 a.m. on Saturdays because people are at home. So what better way to find people than to be at their gates at 9 in the morning? So I used to work Tuesday to Saturday, and then Tuesday to Friday you worked from 9:30 to 7 o'clock in the evening, and then Saturday is 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. So not only are the working hours super crazy, but like you're like, what? Okay, so here I am now, you know, getting my salary and realizing that, you know what, I'm actually spending more than I'm getting. And even though we had a target to reach, if I don't reach that target, means I cannot sustain myself for the month. And this was actually the first time in I don't know how long, like close to like a year, that I've had to ask my parents for money. The moment things became like that for me, I was like, this is not gonna work, because here I was independent, able to take care of myself. Like I know when I got my first job, like my parents were like, okay, cool, these are the responsibilities you have, and you know, you get to live here and eat here, but every other thing you do for yourself. So I think being in a space where now I have to run to mom and dad just so that I can live, or just so that I can actually get to work, just so that I can have data when I get to work, because you need a data or data, whichever one it is. I just kind of realized like, okay, this is not for me. Like I'm spending more than I'm receiving, and if I don't reach my target, you know, it means that my basic really is not going to do anything for me at the end of the month. Also, just like the reason also I didn't like want to leave my job was because at first I didn't have anything to fall back on. Like I was thinking to myself, I'm gonna leave here and I'm not gonna know where to go or what to do, and I'm gonna go and sit at home. No. So I was like, okay, fine, I'm staying, right? On top of that, there was a certain level of embarrassment and almost like shame that came with, you know, you had a job and now you left it after a month, you know, in terms of, you know, after I haven't told my family, my friends, like, guys, I got a job, this is what I'm going to be doing, and everybody was like super excited for me. So I felt some level of shame, some level of embarrassment, like you failed, you know, and you gave up, you know. But it was a lot of things that were like going through my mind in terms of, you know, leaving this job and or staying at the job, you know. And I think once I spoke to my boss before I got to this job and finding out that, you know, like my position hadn't been filled, and I was like, first of all, God, thank you. because they hadn't filled the position. You know, it was still open, and here I am back to working from home. Sorry, I'm looking at the time there. I said this should be like 8 minutes or so, but it's like 14 minutes. Girl, you talk too much. That's the problem. But anyway, so yeah, you know, I'm you know, I've been gone for that long because here I was working this job that had crazy working hours, and I was constantly tired, and I just didn't have the time. Like, I really didn't have the time for YouTube or to like use my camera, you know. And when my camera got delivered, I was so happy, but it had to sit in my wardrobe for so long. So yeah, this is now me, who is making a comeback. I am coming back to my channel. I'm coming back, and you know, I want to create content. You know, I just want to go back into sharing my life with you guys, sharing different makeup tips with you guys. Maybe I might even show you how to do this very simple look that you achieve in under 20 minutes. Like, looking at myself, I look good. One thing that I will take from this entire experience is that sometimes you're not even giving up, you're just knowing when to stop doing something, especially if you can see or you can feel that it's not of much benefit to you. And also, I did tell like the rest of my family and my friends, like, guys, I quit my job. And I just, you know, and everybody's reaction was like, oh, why? And which is a reaction I didn't want. And also, I didn't want to have to like explain myself, but I think once I did, everybody was kind of like, oh, okay, no, we get you. I was sad to leave the people, but I wasn't sad leaving the job. So the biggest lesson here for me was that you know, even if I left my job within a month, which is crazy because who does that, even if I left my job within a month, I think my biggest lesson learned from this entire experience was pretty much not that you gave up, but more so, but more so that you knew when to let go of something because it was no longer of benefit to you, or you saw that it just wasn't working in your favor. Like, I had to, you know, it's taken me some time to actually come to terms with that in particular. That is what's been happening in my life, and I think I can honestly say I am happy, and I am happy to be back on my channel and creating content and editing. You know, I'm just like in a happy space, and I can't wait for the next couple of months. And in closing, you know, thank you guys so much to everybody actually who did check in with me, like my friends and my cousins. Thank you guys so much for asking me like, Mpho, where's the content, you know, what's up with your channel, are you still doing that? I was so overwhelmed with just the amount of work and tiredness that came with, you know, what I was doing. But at the same time, it felt really special to me to have people say like, "Dog, are you good? Why aren't we seeing anything from you?" I think that let me know that people do actually want to see you achieve whatever your goal is to achieve with this channel, or by having this channel, people are interested and invested in you and your life and seeing what you get up to. And yeah, I think it was just also a little bit of assurance that came with that as well. I was kind of like, okay, you know, people asking me for swallowship vlogs, guys. That actually came from one of my friends. She was like, "Dog, it's been 2 weeks, no swallowship vlog, no outfit, no makeup, nothing. What is going on?" You know, and that for me was, and I had to just explain like, you know, like I had to be yourself a Jody, like, hey, who we at the moment I can't be all over the place, you know. But yeah, I'm happy to be back, and I hope you guys are looking forward, just as I'm looking forward to creating the content, you guys are looking forward to interacting with the content. And yeah, thank you guys so much for continuing to support me. To everybody who is new here, welcome, and yeah, join my family. here is to more swallowship Sundays, you know, more outfits, more simple makeup, soft glam looks, all of that. And yeah, let's just, you know, I'm just hoping that we grow and we succeed. And yeah, may God just bless each and every one of us and the different journeys that he has, you know, blessed each and every one of us with. Yeah, so I'm very happy, and thank you to everybody who continues to support me. Thank you guys so much for continuing to love me, and don't forget to hit the notifications bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. So yeah, that is it from me, and why I've been gone and why I left my job after a month. But you know, I've literally like bounced back. I've bounced back. This is me bouncing back. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching today, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.